Yo, it's your boy DVJ.
It's your boy Bo.
It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Tim.
Your boy Brent.
And together we are
Views from the Sill.
Man, we got that boy Perry in the house tonight.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Nice to be back.
Yes,
Second
sir.
time
Yeah.
on.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Man, you had something you want to talk about today, man?
Yeah, man, just want to talk about, pretty interesting topic that, circulates a lot on social media the past, I don't even know how long, but, just been a hot topic. Talk about toxic traits.
Okay.
Toxic traits, mainly about, Future Hendrix. He's the leader of the toxic movement, and it seems like a lot of his stuff that he does is amplified a lot. Folks make jokes about it, but you start to peel it back. A lot of us got our own certain toxic traits, and just kind of recognizing which one that or several ones that you might have. So start with I know AD.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw mine out.
All right, come on.
Mine is stubbornness.
Stubbornness?
Yeah.
Man.
When I think something, I think,
And that's it.
and it's dead on that.
So is it stubbornness like to whatever I say is like right?
When I feel like I'm right, I'm right.
Yeah, like he.
That's what I mean.
Like no matter.
No, I know when
That's
I'm
100.
wrong.
Yeah, that's
I
100.
know when I'm wrong, and I don't never be stubborn when I'm wrong. If I feel like I'm right, I know I'm
Then
right.
that's it.
Even
Yeah.
if you might be wrong.
You're
Even
like,
if I might be
like
wrong.
Chris Paul fucking
I feel
up.
that strong about it.
And I can say this is true just because like we could be arguing about any type of topic,
Yeah.
and instead of Brent saying you right, he'll backpedal and try to flip the argument into something else to kind of make it seem like, yeah, I ain't gonna never say I'm wrong, but I'm trying to flip it real quick.
Nah, I say when I'm wrong.
I never heard you say
I've
it.
never said heard you.
If I feel like I'm wrong, I say it. If I feel like I'm wrong, I say it.
If you
Don't
feel like
I'm
you
wrong.
You gonna keep arguing?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep arguing if I don't feel like I'm wrong.
Oh,
You gotta
man.
come with some hardcore facts to be new to be
How do
like,
you-
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm-
Yeah.
But how does that like affect you with dealing like with us is cool, like we can accept it, but like
right.
has that hurt you like in other areas of life, whether it be like with a job or a relationship or anything like that?
I don't show it too much in certain situations
Okay.
because I know it's like that. I know my weaknesses, so I don't feel like I need to just be putting it out there like that. So I try to hold back on it
Yeah.
all the time.
I think mine is I don't take other people's problems. You said what for anger? Not anger, man. But nah, I feel like mine is not taking other people's issues as serious as I would take mine. So like for example, like when people come to me and like vent to me about certain stuff, like especially when it's something I feel like they can easily get over,
Right.
I just automatically put how I would handle the situation onto them, not knowing that we're two different mental strengths or two different in mental spaces. So something might be really hard or difficult for them. I'm like, just get over it. What are you doing? Like, it's not that big of a deal. But to them, it is a big of a deal. So I should, show more compassion to that. I know that's mine. And that actually has been one of the things, being vulnerable in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things happen. I'm like, why are you complaining about this? Like, this is not that big of a deal, but to my significant other, it is. So I should respect it as such.
Yeah,
That's one
how
of
you
mine.
get to that level with them, for how you take it to like, all right, I'm gonna care about this just like you care about this.
I think because just like I feel like I'm stronger in certain areas and than she is, same thing vice versa.
Yeah.
She's stronger in certain areas than I am. I think it was that wake-up call when I came and called myself venting and being vulnerable to her, and I was like, man, you know what, yada yada yada. She's like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm like, whoa. Like, so this how I feel when I treat you like that. Like, it feel like you're not caring, or like you're not respecting my
Not
say.
supporting.
Yeah.
I always say that you gotta talk to somebody that understand. For everybody don't understand your problem, so I feel like people just be coming to the wrong person about certain things. That's my thing. So I
But
say, speak
but
to
in a
somebody.
relationship, does that work though? Because she feel like you supposed to be the person that I can come talk
I
to.
don't feel like you're supposed to be the person for everything, no matter
Not
what.
everything.
I was just about to- I
Yeah.
feel like it can be both. You can talk to somebody that understands you to get over that part, but then you talk to somebody else to get a different perspective on it.
But is it selfish for me to want to at least know what's going on before you go and outsource your
Nah,
your support?
I think you do supposed to go to your significant
Because
other
like
Do it matter if they
No.
give up? Like in that instance?
first. Like, you don't know if they don't understand
Okay,
it.
what the fuck going on?
That's selfish,
but
yeah.
I know
I'm
for
saying,
me,
that's a
like
selfish
it
answer.
really bothers me. It would bother me in a relationship if my significant other goes immediately, something's happening within our relationship and talk somebody else out, and I don't even have an idea that there was an issue.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you just have a
Yeah.
little jealousy, like dang.
Don't talk to somebody else.
I mean,
about our
even if you
relationship
feel
before
like,
come talk to me.
yeah, I
What's
feel
the
like
problem with the relationship?
no, I'm saying like if it's an issue that's going on with you or with the relationship, I would like for you to come and tell me that I at least have knowledge of it first.
Yeah,
right.
I might not be the best person to talk to you and
You don't
console
wanna
you
be
about
mad
it,
about nothing.
but don't tend down 5 years down the line, be like, yeah, I remember, girl, when you was having problems with Austin and you came to talk to me, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
That one messed up.
Like, you ain't even come to me and tell me that
If
was
it's
an issue.
personal, then yeah.
No, I think
feel
Tim's
like
talking about when it's like an outside source.
Same thing with that too. Maybe I'm selfish.
I'm like
if you
that
have
too.
an issue at work or something like that, I would like to at least have knowledge of it
100%.
before you go
I'm
out
like
and talk
that
to somebody
too.
else. It's like,
No, that's
Well,
all right.
nah,
I'm cool on that one.
I about to say I look different on that one because it's like you might know that a mom can say certain things or something like that to you to get you over it,
Mm-hmm.
to where you might not, you will know your significant other probably can't, so you just go and go to your mom,
Right.
on something like
no,
that.
I'm not blocking you from outsourcing it. I just I want to know what's going on with you.
First.
Because I care about you. Yeah, first.
Oh,
Even if you say, dang shit.
Exactly. I mean,
Even if it's
Just
just
the
for me to
opposite
say,
type of
folk,
opinion.
Okay.
I said it was selfish of me. I
No,
know.
I get it. No, I
Yeah.
understand that
But it's like I just want to know if you my partner. I want to know what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm that invested in you. I invested time. I invested bread. I invested my everything in you. So I want to know what's going on with you. That's just like you got a child. You come home from school and they're like, "Hey, how was your day?" And you like, "Damn, mom, I don't mean same thing happened yesterday." They're asking because they have time invested into you, so they want to know. Same thing with that.
I don't know. My toxic one would be I don't be caring a lot, like about a lot of stuff that a lot of people care about, and I just be passing them off like, okay, I really feel like nothing about it neither. Like it's like you can tell me and I'll listen and I'll be in tune. But then when you get done,
you don't know where to respond.
yeah, I don't
I'm the
even know
same
where to
exact
go
way.
with you.
I
I be
know
like,
exactly what you're talking about.
okay, man, what you like? You made your point that you needed something from me.
You needed something from me.
Like I just don't know where to go with.
I know with myself that mine is kind of like that. Like I could be in past relationships that I've learned is that I could be withdrawn and I could pull myself out and then not communicate it with the chick, and then next thing you know, kind of like how you said, saying about what's wrong, I'll just be like, all right, like whatever, you just talking like
Right,
this
we
point to
all
me,
got problems. Like, you want to hear what I got
Yeah.
on my mind? Like, or no,
But-
it's about you. Like, where you want this to go?
But it
That'd be my
definitely,
thing.
it definitely did take me a few people to go
Understand
through
it.
and kind of realize, be like, damn, P, you was tripping,
But then,
on some stuff.
where do you
but-
take it though? Because that'd be my whole thing. That's the reason I don't even get into it. Because it's like, do you want to hear what I got to say about it? Because I don't necessarily know if you want to hear
Oh,
what I
you
got
was
to
just
say
saying
about
it so I could hear
Right.
you. You just want to be listening. Sometimes you just want to, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because you can probably
Or
not
is
gonna
it-
like what I'm about to say.
Or are
before.
you there? Are you scared that the truth might be too hard
Yeah.
to handle?
Am I supposed to agree with what you're saying?
Right,
Or do
exactly.
you want me to say what I
Or do you
really
want
feel,
me
or
to say what I feel?
What you want?
Exactly. Like, tell me what you
Like, cause they
How you
sometimes-
looking at it?
Sometimes
They can easily go into
sometimes
an argument
saying
for no
it,
reason.
but they want you to agree with them.
Yeah.
In a sense, but then you like, I don't really agree with you.
Right, exactly.
I don't really feel like I should say I don't agree because
That ain't the
I
move.
can't really tell if that's a response I'm supposed to give. Like, is this a trick? Is it a setup? What the fuck is this?
Nah, but I always learn it's a time and place for everything. You might not need to say it while she's that passionate about the way she feels about it, but you can come back to it and say, "Well, babe, you kind of was tripping."
But that's when she want the answer though.
She won't answer that.
She's sitting there with a pause.
I do-
like,
you know what I do?
What you want to say
Like,
about
what
it?
you got on it?
Then, if I'm gonna tell the truth, I address it. I'm telling the truth, babe. Well, and I address it in a way that won't offend her. I know my woman, so I know what words offend her. What are like, I said, what's like trigger words and stuff that might trigger her to start an argument. So, and then with my girlfriend, I gotta come say, babe, I'm not saying you all wrong. I'm just saying I'm looking at it from a different perspective.
That don't always work.
I'm
either.
not
Well,
hollering
I
at
said-
you. Well, why
Yeah,
your
that
voice
don't
so
always
damn
work
loud then?
But I said that's what work with my woman. So it might be different for y'all women or y'all different situations.
Now, DVJ, from what you just said, it sounds like your toxic trait might be your anger.
No. I think I handle my anger pretty well. I think probably either it's a combination of
Yeah.
what.
Oh, my bad.
He said pettiness.
And I was gonna say, like, maybe like a combination of me being an asshole and my sense of humor. Sometimes I laugh at shit that I probably shouldn't laugh at. I can joke at it.
And they make me laugh with 'em.
You know what I'm saying? Then I'm a bad person. But I'm really not a bad person. I just find, humor
Humor
and shit.
in the ugly,
Like
yeah.
sometimes being petty. It's funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't do it because, you know what I'm saying? That's my thing, but sometimes I say, man, that's a great fucking moment. That's a great fucking moment for a good laugh. Sometimes you need a good laugh.
I feel you on it. Cause I laugh at something I realized and it was personal to them.
Yeah.
I've
And it's
definitely
like,
done that
crap,
before.
I wasn't supposed to
Oh,
laugh.
you was serious?
Yeah.
How the fuck you don't laugh at me like that? I thought this shit was funny.
Right, exactly.
I honestly, it take a lot for me not to laugh and shit, especially when I'm not in that environment where I don't have to laugh. Like, I'm not supposed to laugh. Like at work, I think so much shit happen at work that's hilarious, but I can't laugh.
Yeah.
So when I'm, in my own time, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna make jokes about shit I should make jokes about. I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
What about you, Bo?
So I would say mine is it's a combination, like it's probably AD's and Vontae's. Like one of them is the asshole thing. Like I laugh at shit. 'Cause to me, shit don't be that serious and stuff. I always try to look for like the good and stuff. And sometimes that's not good for everybody. Like some negative going on, I was like, well, we can push through. Like, cause that's the other thing. I'm always a hard worker, so I feel like, if I fail at this shit, I just work hard next time.
Can't stop you.
Shit can't stop me. But it could turn into something negative because everybody not driven like that. Everybody not built the same.
Yeah.
Like I can get through stuff probably other people can't get through. And even in a relationship, like stuff don't be that serious to me where we gotta have an argument. And if we're gonna have a conversation, let's have a conversation. That's one of my other things. Like I was raised to the point where shit, you gonna talk about your fucking problem. And everybody not like that. Some people need time to talk about their problems. And it's one of them things I'm still working with. Is trying to figure out the right time to talk about stuff. Because I want to talk about it right now because I can handle the conversation.
Everybody always worry about the time, though. That should be killing me sometimes, man. Like, just go
So you ain't gonna always have time.
Yeah, man.
And that's my thing. I feel like
stop holding that shit.
if you hold that shit in, for me, if I hold shit in,
Yeah,
it get worse for me. So if I hold it in, I'm pissed all day. Because especially in relationships, I can't run away from stuff. In relationship, I feel like I'm supposed to address it and fix it. And I'm not going to run away from it or it's just going to piss me off.
You're right. That's just like in the beginning when DVJ joked, he was like, anger is my toxic trait. I feel justified in my anger because if you push me to a point to where I'm finally angry, then that means you've really done something. Because I'm trying my hardest to keep it under control through the entire time. So if I reach this point where I'm really pissed off, you deserve this shit.
Yeah. People, that's true though. Because I feel like, man, especially in relationships, as the guy, you really like tone yourself down so many times, like for so many different reasons. Like you don't want to offend anybody, but you can't really say you can't express yourself because
openly
you gotta hold it down. You don't want to come off angry.
You gotta
but
dump
you
stuff down
pissed.
all the time. I hate that.
So that shit.
Hey, but I feel like that's just part of the relationship. You gotta know your strengths. Like that's just a strength for you that you can handle stuff better. Cause like even like, but I have bad moments where I can't do it. Like if I'm in the gym, I can't withhold my anger. If you do something to me in the gym, I'm almost ready to fucking fight.
Like if the environment definitely alters my governor on the anger. It's like if I'm in an area, like if I go out to the club or something like that, like I'm gonna be on high alert because it's like I'm in a club, I'm in a place, anything can pop off here. But if I'm in my home, of course I can tolerate a little more. I'm in the confines, the comfort of my home. I can let stuff just go.
I hate them bad moments when you in a place where you really can't have that conversation.
Yeah.
And it's like she say some crazy shit and y'all out in public somewhere and you like, you really gonna do this right now?
Like,
you really want to talk about this right now?
Yeah, I'm like that too.
You couldn't have picked a better time. We couldn't have got to the car for this. Now I'm pissed. You done pissed me off.
Cause you tried to embarrass me.
I don't even know if it's that though. It's just like, why even bring this shit up right now? Did this seem like a convenient time for you?
Hey, it wasn't convenient for you.
That inconvenience pissed me off.
But with that, I'm the same way. Cause like we handle stuff at home. We ain't got to show out for the public. Like I don't give a fuck about you getting advice from your friends or getting advice from outside stuff. But like we're not gonna have this debate in fucking public. That's not what we're gonna do. That's not what we're gonna do.
Now save some of that energy. Save that same energy. Hold it. Get to the car and go the fuck off.
Yeah.
Get to
But
the car and go off.
we're not gonna do this right here.
Yeah.
We're not finna be in a group setting and all of a sudden somebody say something to trigger you to be pissed and you finna cuss me the fuck out. Nope. We're not gonna go that way.
Cause like as a man, I don't want to have to fucking cuss you out in public or snap on you in public. That's not even a trait of mine. I hate doing that shit.
Man,
Like I don't like to curse at my woman.
Somebody snap at me in public, I'm coming right back at you. Like, you gotta be ready for yours too. Like don't just look at it as I'm gonna snap on Tim real quick.
But I
he
think
gonna take this snap on because I'm gonna just take it laying down.
I think I kind of handle it well though, cause I know what to say to comment back down. Like, don't fucking do that shit. I say that shit so. That's what I say. Don't.
So
Fuck.
they got strong domestic violence vibes. he had the crazy eyes and everything. Don't do this shit.
I don't hit women. I don't hit women.
Now, Fo, let me ask you this: do you feel as if that you can outgrow that toxic trait, or do you feel like that you can only suppress it?
I think you can work on it. Like it's always gonna be a part of you, but you gonna like you said, you can suppress it. Like you can make it like where it's not one and you got to show like the anger thing with me with the conversation. Like sometimes I let her calm down. Just like it's something. It's for everybody. I think if it's a toxic trait, it's not something you're gonna get over in a day, and you gotta understand that in a relationship that like we constantly work on each other. That's why. Go ahead.
I just feel like it's two things too. I feel like one, I can't suppress it. Like it's something that you never get over. It's something that's gonna always be with you because that's a part of your personality trait. So you can suppress it and control it to the best of your ability. But at the same time, I feel like you have to find a partner that understands that that's your toxic trait. So let me not provoke this person to anger or provoke this person to trigger their toxicity. You know what I mean? So you got to find a partner that like is equally yoked, that like knows like what you have going on too.
I was gonna say with me, I don't think my toxic trait is just that bad.
Is that not a problem?
And that's a toxic trait.
That's a toxic
It's
trait.
bad. Like I feel like I can turn it on and off when I want to.
That sounds like an addict.
Yeah, that sounds.
I don't
fun.
have to drink. I drink when I want to drink.
That sound like that Future Hendrix stuff, because it sound like that, you know, oh yeah, I can ruin her day today, so I'm gonna turn this shit on, you know, so.
I mean, I can turn it on and off when I want to. That's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't got control of me.
You got control of it.
I got control of it. That's
Oh,
what
he
I'm
mind
saying.
control.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna be like right now. I ain't gonna be an asshole. I ain't gonna be an asshole.
Yeah.
A few minutes from now, turn that shit on. Go crazy.
No,
Go crazy.
people that can press your button, if you can press my button, I swear you gonna get it every time. Like you ain't even no suppressing mine.
But I feel like
My mama give us.
I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand you know, not masking it and just letting them have it. But you don't think that takes a toll on you eventually? If
On
every
me?
time they press your button,
Yeah.
you go off every time.
No, I'm fine. I live with my decision.
I feel like that's gonna make it worse though.
Yeah, but I feel like when I Tim, like you can handle it in a better way. You ain't got to suppress yourself with the conversation, but the way you handle the
I promise
conversation.
you, I understand that, but the thing is, people don't realize that at all times you gotta keep growing, and nobody's gonna ever just be perfect. So people be looking for perfection at all times, and I ain't gonna never get perfection. I'm gonna tell you, I fuck up and shit. So you gonna get a fuck up every now and then from me. So
I'm the same way though, because I understand. Like, I don't think nobody should seek perfection, but I feel like everybody should seek to grow.
Right.
And when you stop growing, that's when people end up breaking up a lot of the time.
But I think just going back to the same analogy where it says where you say it doesn't, your toxic trait doesn't control you, you control it. I feel like when you let somebody else come in and press your buttons, you don't control it or doesn't control you. That other person controls your toxic trait. If they're able to come in and push the button every time and you go off, then you're not in control of it. They're in control of it.
Right.
I disagree, because at that point, if you're realizing that they control your toxic trait, then you allowing to stay with that person is you allowing that to happen. So in a
feel like
sense,
they allowing it
you
too.
have, so like you're allowing them to control that point of view to bring it out. So
They're
because-
still in control. You're just allowing the control to happen.
but then doesn't that mean that you're in control? Because you
Oh,
can leave.
shit.
If we got a light switch in here, this is my house. I own everything in here.
But you pay the bill.
I pay the bill. And I'm allowing someone else to turn the switch on or not. They're controlling it. I'm allowing it.
Yep.
But doesn't that mean you're in control because you kicked them out the crib?
You can, but if you're not kicking them out the crib, then you're allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
So can you wake up
I
dead?
think Perry looking at the overview though.
Yeah.
It's like I know
Perry looking
you
at the power
almost you
aspect.
almost created
Yeah.
this toxic.
Perry looking at the power aspect.
And
Perry
so
saying
it's like
you have
if-
the power to do it.
If I remove you, then
They did
there's
say
no
this is
longer-
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know-
not saying.
I know you have
I'm
the-
not talking about the, like what Brent said, not the ability, but like again, let's say you find yourself in a toxic relationship. You know this person brings out the worst in you. At the end of the day, again, I'm not sure what causes somebody to stay in a relationship, but you have the control to get out. So again, that's what I'm trying to make in the analogy is that, at the end of the day, that person might be controlling that part of you, but shoot, you can cut them off.
No, I definitely believe if the relationship is not beneficial and you're allowing that person to control that part of you, then you should get out.
Definitely.
But what I'm saying is, if you sticking in, you're allowing that person to control that. So in the end of the day, you can always leave. A relationship you can leave. That's another thing too. People don't realize that. I mean, I think they let their emotions and what other ties keep them tied to a person. At the end of the day, if you're not happy, you are always able to leave a person.
Right.
And I feel like that's the point where people be missing. They feel like I gotta stay, or we
Tryna
got
work it
kids, or we got this, that, and the third. Don't get me wrong. I know emotional ties can keep you tied, but if you know that in the long run this is not gonna be beneficial, have the strength to cut it off.
What about those people that I don't know if y'all hear this or not, but people say they're scared to leave because they're scared of what their partner gonna do to them. What about those people?
Like
They scared of
domestic.
Basically,
Because some people don't think they can just leave like that. Some women don't think they can.
that's
just
a different
No,
situation.
yeah,
Situation.
yeah. I mean, that's
That's-
that's a different degree of toxic situation
Yeah,
where
I feel
like I
that's-
have.
you need some professional help with that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like, you know, I've known people personally that have been caught in situations to where like they just feel like they
Trapped.
be in jeopardy. Yeah, trapped. And I mean, that's real.
and not
It
and like
is. I mean, that's
not to talk
it's
crazy
unfortunate.
about like police officers or anything like that, but I know that's a common thing like with officers. Like they feel like you're a police officer, you know a lot of people in the city, you got a lot of control. So even if I was to leave, you can just get one of your homeboys to come through here and check on me. I always see where I'm at and stuff like that, and they feel like they're trapped. So even if I leave, I don't feel like I can fully leave because that significant other is in a position of power. So it's like even if I leave, you still gonna have a lot of control over my whereabouts. So just because you're a police officer, that means you still know people who work for City Hall. You know people who work for the fire department. You know people who work here. So it's like they feel like they're trapped.
Yeah, it's the fear.
But yeah, man, that's wild though. But do you feel like what toxic traits you don't like outside of yourself that you witness with other people?
I don't like angry people. People that always want a problem. I hate it with a passion because like life's too short and shit can get real serious real fast for your life real fast. Like say like my granddad died. I wasn't in a position for somebody to be angry all the time. Like if you came at me at that time period of my life and was angry all the time, I will fucking snap real fast. So like, and I know I'm not good with that personally. Like angry people I don't deal with because like I'm not gonna sit here and be mad every day. I'm not gonna be upset every day because shit ain't that fucking serious. You need to grow the fuck up.
You saying like just anger or just negative too?
Yeah, negative too. It's more of
about
negative,
negative only.
more negativity than angry.
I say this one that irks me a lot is people who constantly complain about the situation that they're in. And the reason why that irritates me a lot, and I can take this back to J. Cole. He had a rhyme in one of his songs to say, you know, kind of like I'm gonna sum it up, but like, you know, at the end of the day, somebody is always gonna have a better looking chick than you.
Yep.
Somebody's always gonna have a better life than you. Somebody always gonna have more money than you. But in your situation, guarantee somebody looking at you saying, "Man, I wish I could be you. You know, be you." You know, I mean, basically, yeah.
Yep.
So
Love yours. That's
yeah,
what
Love Yours, yeah, from 2014. So, you know, I just look at it like, you know, people who, and like I see it on social media a lot, and I'm like, bruh, shut up, you know, and, you know, folks,
grateful.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
ungrateful
humble,
as hell.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
humble yourself, you know,
And
but
then, my bad, I ain't mean to interrupt.
nah, you good. Just one last part is that, you know, instead of complaining, look at it as motivation to work harder.
Exactly.
You know,
You can reach your
if I
goal.
see somebody, like, you know, if I see somebody reaching a goal, I'm like, shoot, I want to come for your head. You know what I'm saying? Even Jay-Z said it about it before. He was like, man, you know I'm at the top of the game, but I know it's a kid right now eating a bowl of Apple Jacks at the crib, writing a rhyme, trying to take my spot. Yeah, he want my spot, you know, so, you know, somebody like Hove to have that type of mentality to know that I'm at the peak, but I'm always hungry. I'm not going to complain about my situation because, again, I know it's somebody that want to come for me, and I'm pretty sure he probably thinks that there's somebody better than him that he's using as motivation. So,
I think mine that I hate the most is people who don't know how to apologize. It's like, bro, they try their hardest. They'll go around the world and like do everything they can not to say they're like they will even admit that they're wrong, but don't apologize. Like
Just
that
leave that empty space.
yeah, it's like
You get what I'm going.
yeah, or it's like something foul might have happened, but still, and they know it's foul. They admit to you is like, yo, I ain't really mean to do it, but like, no, just say, my bad, I apologize from this moment moving on forward. We're gonna try to rectify the situation, yada yada. But it's like just not even acknowledging that you've done something wrong, just like leaving it toxic, just leaving that frayed in off. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, just come to it, like, cause that leaves room for confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not sure that you know you did something foul, I know you did something foul, but if you don't come and address it, then I still think we on bad terms.
It make it worse.
It make it worse. So now we just beefing, and we both want the situation to be resolved, but now we just beefing. Like, oh, he ain't come apologize, or I ain't apologize to the nigga. Not even if you might be wrong, you not apologizing. We still beefing. It's still a problem. So people who don't apologize really, they get on my nerves.
And mine would be that people that just stagnant. I don't like stagnant people. I don't like sitting around people all the time that ain't trying to do shit, don't want shit. It's good where they at, and they ain't got shit. So I'll be like, I ain't believe your ass. And I have no problem with that shit.
For sure. I mean, yeah. I guess it can get annoying, especially if you're trying to strive for other stuff and you try to surround yourself with people
Who grinding.
like-minded.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it gives you a little motivation. It's like, okay, he over there, he trying to do this, that, and third, or he trying to do that. Even if, no matter if they're successful in it or not, just the act of them trying to push forward
That's
something.
all it is.
And that's because like what I do, AD, I'm at the gym by myself and I need a little more voice. I'll call AD and
So I can talk crazy.
Just so he talk, I say, hey, do you know I'm better than you? Because I work and AD gonna cuss me flap out. But I need a.
Oh,
when
really?
you-
People think they're really better than you.
I'm better than Monte.
It would.
Monte,
That's
nothing.
what I always say. I'm always like,
Folks do think
it
they're
would.
better than you, and then I don't like people that think that. They always think they like in competition, like negative competition. Like
'Cause it's
there's
positive being both, yeah.
competition as well. Because I feel like I'm in positive competition at all times with a lot of people. They be like, "You always think you're better than somebody." I be like, "Shit, I don't think I'm better than you. I think you think I'm better than you. I'm not in competition with you. I'm beating me."
Yeah. I feel you.
I ain't gonna lie. That's like some shit my mom used to say about, like, she'll talk about other folks' kids and they doing this and they doing that. And then, like, she'll be saying it in a way to try to make me feel a certain way.
Comparing you
And
to
then
them.
that's when I go and say, I'm better than them. Don't care. Like, let's keep, we avoiding the target. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this home run. Like, no, I meant that shit. It's not something I'm gonna just go out and say, yeah, I'm walking past this dude, I'm walking past this, yeah, I'm better than him too. I'm not feeling
But if we
that
lie,
way.
but if we line our resumes, we just,
But
you
if
know.
it does happen,
Right.
and it's like, okay,
Just putting it out
okay,
there.
we just gonna put it out there. Shit, yeah. Do I feel like that? Yes. If we compare and contrast, yes. But that's not how I live my life. I want everybody to, succeed.
Because you work for it.
Right, heck yeah, that's my thing. And then if you feel like I'm better than you, then you just ask for some
Work
help.
harder or something.
Yeah,
Like,
Shoot, just ask me. Sure,
Yeah.
Tim, how would you handle this situation? Should I tell you the truth? It might not be what you want to hear though. I'm telling you the truth.
What about you, Brent?
I don't know if it's a toxic trait, but like people that are not self-aware.
That's
Naive.
a toxic trait. No,
Naive.
self-aware.
Nah,
Being naive.
Yeah.
Gullible.
That's a toxic
Nah, that ain't what I don't think.
But
That
I think he's talking about like they're not self-aware of what they have going on or their
Problem.
toxic traits, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the person you're dealing with, they don't understand it. They think they're perfect. I have no problem at all. I'm
no
good.
flaws.
Yeah.
Well, they might not even think they're perfect. They just don't realize that.
it's a
Particular
fault.
thing.
Yeah,
is a
they don't
problem.
realize certain particular things about them.
They'll say they hit the line. This just how I am.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Shit.
I don't know why this. I mean,
hate
that always happened to me all the time. It happened to me all the time. Why does that happen to me? All
Yeah,
the time?
exactly.
Okay,
They don't want-
Nah, I gotta take that
What's
back to what Bo said. When people be like, "Oh, that's just me. Deal with it." No, that's just you being childish. You need to grow up. Yeah, That's
Because that
super
means you
childish.
address the problem and not fixing it.
That means you
Yeah.
stagnant as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You not growing. You said, well, shit, this how I am. At level 8, this is me, and I'm gonna be at level 8 fucking forever. And if you can't deal with level 8, then get the fuck out of here.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay.
People like that got a tough time
being gone.
growing up.
Yeah,
Swear.
that shit don't make you successful in life. You fuck around, don't nobody like your ass.
Oh yeah, you block all your blessings like that.
I don't know why folks always treat me like that.
Yes, you do.
Maybe you just haven't acknowledged why, but I'm pretty sure somebody told you.
Mm-hmm. But then I'm pretty sure when that person came to him and told him like, "Hey, this is a problem that you have. You might want to address this." They didn't receive it. They took it as like disrespect. Are you hating on me? Are you just?
Nobody hating
Well, I
on
guess
you.
the
Why
people.
would I always feel
Okay,
like
I
they
think
got
that's.
haters,
I think I
Oh,
got
folks got haters.
the people that you'll tell them certain things that they're weak in, but then they walk around as if they're not weak in it. It's like- I
Naive.
told you what you're wrong about. And now you acting like that's your strength, and it's not your strength.
Being
So
naive.
they just completely
Yeah.
ignore your recommendation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel like you always right?
No, I'm just talking about in general. No, I ain't talking about when I tell somebody something.
Oh, okay. Then. I'm about to say you say that was your toxic trait.
They probably like,
Oh,
nah, bro, you always think you're
I
right.
don't like when people try to like address you about some shit, and then it be their turn to get addressed.
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't accepting none of their priorities
yeah,
that they
yeah, yeah.
slacking
But maybe
on.
it's not the time though.
Oh, fuck the
'Cause I
time.
don't know. I
It
don't
was
like
my
this.
time, wasn't it?
No,
We can
I
make it
don't-
yours too. We
You
can
get
do
what
it.
I'm saying?
It might have been in the fuck up though. Like if you just recently fucked
Duh,
up,
don't-
then we're gonna talk about what the hell you doing. This not a tit for tat moment. This
Yeah.
not a moment for you to say, hell yeah, I fucked up. But shit, I don't like when you do that shit. They're like, no, I fucked up. Let me hear what you gotta say.
Yeah, because I don't like this shit though.
Folk, I'm saying you can be willing to accept, what they got to say.
No.
But then when it's their turn to get addressed,
Are you saying at a different time?
a different time, the same time, as long as you acknowledge the fact that you understood what they had to say, you got to understand. Like,
I know
this was my fuck up.
I disagree.
I disagree at the same time.
Because that'll piss me off. I'm telling you about the situation where
That's
current and we fucked up. Well, you do this shit too. That mean you didn't hear nothing I said.
No, I think
No,
I
I
heard you.
can hear and understand what you said.
Nah, that's
We
bull.
didn't have a
But
conversation.
but we still gonna have.
We
this
don't, but that's
all
not
way
the
out.
time to have a conversation.
Why is it not time for you to
That's
be
not
addressed?
your time to
Because that's
have
not that's not
Because
that's fucked
the
up.
situation is wrong.
Yeah.
Because had you not have been addressed about your current fuck up or flaw,
You wouldn't have
then
said
you
it-
wouldn't
said
even
nothing.
I
I
think
think when your mess up was current, they didn't address you. They just let you have your moment.
But you should
But
have
then
said
you came
something.
to them when they did theirs. So now they like, okay, when it was your turn, I ain't say nothing. But now that it's my turn, you feel like it's time for you to address me. Let's go back here. Let's retract.
I feel like they should be addressed at the same time if it's the same issue. Like if you say, Austin, you ain't clean the dishes. I'm tired of dishes in here, so and so. I'm like, you just left the dishes there last week, so it's the same issue. But if they come to me and say, Austin, you ain't clean the dishes this week, so and so, and I'm like, well, remember that time I washed your car, didn't it? So like them two different arguments, they shouldn't be had at the same time. It's only I feel like though the situation should be discussed both parties if it's the same revolving around the same
It's
issue.
just in the same context.
It's in the same context.
I get that.
A shot back. That's
Yeah,
just
a defense mechanism.
Yeah, now it's just
Like,
defense
shit, I ain't
mechanism.
gonna let you just keep attacking me. Shit, I'm on offense. What's up?
Yeah.
I was speaking in the same context. I wasn't speaking like something totally else.
Okay, that's why I was just trying to make sure because like she got me, Austin, you didn't wash the dish, and I say what I vacuumed is
Yeah.
like they're not the same content. We talking about the dishes right now, so I can see where there could be a
problem.
a misunderstanding.
I can see that too.
Well, yeah, Perry, you listed yours, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So guess that's it, man.
Yeah, all right, man. As always, views.